Yo, what's going? Oh, yeah. Hold on. Hold on. Hey, there we go. And there we go. There we go. Not quite as dark now. Had everything changed around because I've been working on recordings. The video today and ad sponsorships. Well, the green screen's still up too. I've been busy today, my friends. I hope you have had a good day. Let me grab the live stream link here. And we'll share that in the Discord first. And the thumbnail says Friday Night Chill Stream. Okay, all right. The stream's titled Sunday Night Chill Stream. The thumbnail says Friday Night Chill Stream. We are located in a temporal anomaly, my friends. Okay, so now that we've done the sharing of the link, let's do the greetings of the people who have arrived to the stream. Let me moisten my mouth. There we go. What up? Gossett, Kenzuki, Jess, Ned, Millmaster, Zircon, Tannhauser, Eng, 90, Graham, Gerthulu, Blue, Potts, Loco. What's going on, my friends? Hello to you. Hello to assembled lurkers. Welcome to Sunday Night Chillage. What up, Felonious T? How it be, bro? Busy. Like I said, guys, a busy day today. Working on not just the video that I put out, but I'm working on multiple sponsorships at the same time. So today was mostly like notes and getting everything organized. I had grand dreams of having this stuff done, or at least one of them done today. But between the other work that I had to do and my buddy contacting me and saying, "Hey, I got some cards I want you to look at and tell me what you think of them." So between all that, you know how it is, man. You got like plans and you're like, yo, I'm going to get this done. I'm going to get this done. And then you look and you're like, only so many hours in the day. Only so many hours in the day. What up, Leroy? So I guess I'm going to have to spend tomorrow finishing that stuff off. But that's all right. It's hard to know how long things are going to take. And on the upside, I was having a lot of fun with Carly working on part of the Ridge Wallet promo because she's going to be in my ridge spot. Plaid, the body pillow stuff is totally on the back burner. I actually completely forgot about it again. What up, Pierce? I completely forgot about it. So I don't know when that's gonna be coming. It's currently not top priority, but it is on the list of things to do. So I don't want to get your hopes up. It's definitely not body pillows. I got multiple sponsorships. Ridge is one, and the other is a brand new sponsor to the channel. And together, they're giving me the capability to get something that I really wanted. So, pretty sweet, man. Pretty sweet. If everything goes according to plan, it's going to be awesome. Yeah, getting sponsored. I can live with it. I'm cool with that, man. I am cool with that. Ned. Yeah, no, look, they don't call him that, bro. They call him Dune Popcorn Buckets, bro. That's what they call him now. Dune Popcorn Buckets. I saw somebody post a picture of one of those along with a sandworm to go with it. Oh, man. Yeah, that Dune popcorn holder is something else, bro. They probably knew what they were doing, you know. I don't know in this day and age if you're not gonna at least to some level have somebody go, you know what that looks like, right? And it's like we can pretend like we don't know and we can market it just fine. Loco, when Wizards gets data, the play boosters aren't going over. It's going to take a while before they get data on play boosters, right? Markov Manor is a failure for a number of reasons, and the play booster price is only part of that. So, I don't know what message Wizard is going to take from this at all, really. 100%. Millmaster, you need to be able to get a commercial body pillow because your homemade one ain't standing up. Well, when it's made out of trash bags and pudding, that's what you get. That's what you get. What up, Juggling? Well, thanks for equating what I do to the level of bacon, because bacon is epic, bro. Absolutely epic. Oh, man. It's been a long week. Been a lot going on. It's nice to just relax, you know? There was a part of me that actually thought about starting the stream later so I could spend more time working on the promo spots. But I was like, yo, I need a break. I need to just be able to chill and have a good time, and that's it. So I'll push it off till tomorrow. You know how it is, man. When you work for yourself and you got to be the one, like, motivating yourself and all that, you also have to be the one to stop yourself and chill out too, right? Plaid, yo, bro, it'd be all right if it was just that level of weirdo, but the internet is making a whole new level. A whole new level of weirdos that go all over in all kinds of different directions. That Dune popcorn bucket is nothing in comparison. Nothing. Jess, I need more grease. I mean, if it's bacon grease, yeah. Coat me head to toe, bro. I'll rub up on the walls, son. I'll be greasy as hell. Have you seen the video where the mother tells her small kid that bacon is Peppa Pig and the kid screams? No. But I do know that, like, all kinds of pork products and stuff ended up taking a hit after that movie Babe came out with the talking pig. It literally, it affected the pork industry. Plaid canned ham. I mean, you're not going to use Spam, buddy? You're not going to use some salty Spam? Makes me think of how we found my buddy's pillow with his mom's bra and stuff on it in his room when we were like, God, how old was I? I don't know, must have been 15. I mean, his stepmom or whatever, I guess. Or was it his real mom? I don't know. I think it was his real mom. Whatever, bro. That was back when I had just started playing Magic, too. I remember playing Magic in that dude's basement. D&D and stuff. Body pillows have come a long way. Yeah, there's all kinds of insane ones, right? There's people who have like Lamia ones with crazy long tails. It's the world of body pillows it's a wild one. It is a wild one. Meh. Whatever, man. People hugging up or rubbing up on pillows ain't the worst thing going on in the world. There's a bunch of degenerate nonsense. If lonely boys want to have little anime wife body pillows, I don't know how it can fill the void, but go ahead, man. You moosh that pillow, buddy. You moosh that pillow. You put some hams down in the bottom so you can smack the firm roundness. Oh, Lord, now my brain's just thinking about random crap associated with that. And you got to take the gooch hole from the middle and put it in the microwave to warm it up or whatever. Like one of those fucking neck massage and bead things, except it's for your junk. Well, mankind's doomed, obviously. Everyone's just going to have girlfriends and boyfriends that are AIs. That's how it's going to go. That's how it's going to go. It's like that Futurama episode, Electro-gonorrhea. The world is weird. The world is very strange. Loco, you're married to several of your body pillows. Look, me and my body pillow are joined in holy matrimony and sweet love. So shut up. There's only one United States company that was making the actual full-on body pillows, and the rest are in Japan. I guess there's not as much demand over here, right? I've never gone to anybody's house and actually see that they had one. Although, who knows? They could just be hidden in their bedrooms, right? Some country let a woman marry herself. Okay, what's even the point? What's the point of that? That is a declarative statement. I don't need no man. Okay, so why did you have to pay for this procedure or whatever you're doing here? I don't know. $250 for a body pillow when I thought Wizards was running a grift, bro. $250 so you can have your favorite little fucking hentai anime girl who's definitely a full adult and doesn't look like a 13-year-old or anything on your fucking pillow? All right? She's not 8 years old, bro. She's 9,052, okay? It's like, bro, you show that to anybody who hasn't watched fucking whatever, Moosh Moosh Anime 4000 or whatever it is that you fucking watch. You show that to any normal person, they're going to see a fucking 8-year-old, bro. So if you go, oh no, she's 9,000. Yeah, that's sure. You definitely don't belong on a list or anything. I'm attracted to her mature personality. You know, like, who are you kidding? Oh, Carly with the devil super chat. Married to her. She's married to herself. You heard that. You heard that, guys. Shit, this is like fucking Harry Potter. Dobby is free! I'm unmarried! Let's celebrate this by putting Carly up on the board. I am all the single hatches, all the single hatches, all the single hatches, all the single hatches. Oh, 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 oh. All right. I'm free. I never thought that I would feel so free. It's ink on cloth. There is no sheet. Okay, well, you're right in that the pillowcase technically isn't a person. But if that's your argument when someone goes, yo, that looks like an 8-year-old, bro. No, man. Or unless you're saying the other way around, where she's like this and you're saying, no, you can't say she's 9,000. There is no she. It's a picture. Like, I don't even know. I don't even know which angle you're going for, because that can be interpreted in either direction, right? You could either be saying, it's no big deal, it's ink on cloth, or you could be saying, bro, it's not, she's not a person that you can have a genuine, so it's all about what the image is, because it's just an image. I don't know, man, you get into that whole conversation that honestly I don't even want to have, where it turns into the whole, whoa, what's a drawing of this mean versus that and all that? Leave it to the fucking lawmakers, man. I'm just gonna judge you. I'm just gonna judge you. That's all. I'm just going to judge you. What up, Jess there? How's it going? Carly non-hatcher, she says. Hitori, you know what? I don't know anything about Digimon, like the card game, but my gut says good luck carving out any kind of actual standing and sticking around. Most card games get a few years of life, then they just collapse into nothingness, you know? So that's what I expect. That's what I expect. I don't expect most card games to, like, Magic is one of the longest standing games, and look at what they're doing right now. They're flailing and falling apart. Like, printing cards and stuff like that isn't cutting edge technology that the kids are fucking interested in. Magic is never gonna blow up into this huge mainstream amazing things like Wizards want. They're never gonna turn it into something other than it is. They're just gonna have to deal with the fact that card games are fun and everything, but less and less people are gonna be interested going forwards because a number of different reasons. One, it's just antiquated. The cost, obviously, being a big one as well. Eh, what are you going to do, right? What are you going to do? Card games just seem like a bad proposition now, overall, mostly, you know? Because they all want to be Magic, and they all want to be this big moneyed thing, and they're all trying to follow the exact same path. And a lot of them are just, I'm Magic in a different skin, and I've got to compete with all these other card games that are pre-established and try and survive. So, like, when it comes to other card games, you should treat them like game. Like, no card game would ever be expected to last decades. But now that's what everybody wants for every card game. Hey, I'm getting into this card game. Do you think it will last for decades and decades? No. But how many hobbies do you have to do? And that doesn't stop you from being able to enjoy things in the shorter term, right? If you can get 3 years of enjoyment out of something, that's a considerable amount of time. That's nothing to sneeze at, right? You know, Millmaster, I don't even know what's going down with all that kind of stuff. I think that Wizards has shunted all that off, but I don't even know. I don't even know. Yeah, Tori, if you're just looking to have fun with your friends, if that's what they're playing, then yeah, get Digimon and get in on it, right? Like, for real. For real. People want card games to last forever, and they want them to be as valuable as Magic, but it's not going to happen. And there's all these expectations make it really difficult for a game to thrive, right? Hey, Gurthu, I don't think the fact that Digimon and One Piece already have audiences outside of the card game really will impact the card game that much, because how much demand will there be for individual cardboard rectangles that portray particular characters? You might have one person who's like, yo, I collect this guy, or I collect this, but that other big properties have fucking collapsed without any kind, it doesn't matter, you know what I mean? It's so, like, the fact that, like, Star Wars card games and stuff like that collapse. Star Wars is a fucking huge thing. It's not, just because there's a show and people watch it does not mean your card game's going to be worth fucking shit, or it's going to stick around, or there'll be demand for it. Doesn't mean it at all. Card games are notoriously fickle, and there's less and less room for them as we go forward, because there's just all these people clamoring for the space and less people who want to be in the space overall from the player perspective. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, usually when I see a new card game, I'm surprised if it lasts at all. And if it lasts in the first place, then I expect it to go maybe 3 years to 5 years tops and collapse. And 3 to 5 years is a really good run for a card game. Almost every card game does not get that. Not even close. Not even close. Yeah, Magoro, you figured if you got the hours out of a game that you took to pay for it, then it's okay. As long as you're getting enough entertainment value out of, like, what you're buying, then it's worth it, right? Like, that's one of the things that's a big problem for card games is people don't treat their other hobbies this way. They don't go, yo, I'm into painting, and I only buy painting supplies that have good EV that I'm going to come ahead on. Like, there's no speculating on any of that, right? Magic has all this extra level of, it's my hobby, but it needs to not just be free, it needs to make me money. So yeah, it's a value proposition. You got to decide based on how much money you're putting into it versus what you're going to get out of it, but then know that that money's gone. Yeah, there you go. Clayton says he's like, yo, I'm gonna get the new Star Wars game. Is it gonna last? No, but I'm gonna get it anyways and have fun with it. There you go. There you go. At the end of the day, that's what it's gonna boil down to, is that you have to choose whether it's worth it for you. And new games I don't know. I find more and more, it's like, is it going to be worth it for you? Probably not. Probably not. And the expectation for a product to be around forever is a pretty wild one. Like, but I get it. I want Magic to keep going, right? Like, while I'm going over there, it's unreasonable for you to think that your card games will last more than 3 to 5 years. I'm still like, go for infinity, Magic. You're special. Star Wars isn't as big as it is. Well, how big do you think Digimon is, right? You gave an example of Digimon, and you're trying to wave away Star Wars now? Let's be real. Way more people know Star Wars than Digimon. So, I think that you have like a selective choice going on, Cthulhu, you know what I mean? Where it's just like, hey, Star Wars is still a big fucking property, bro. They may have made some really dumb choices in recent times, but that doesn't change the fact that it is a huge property that dwarfs Digimon Digital Champions. Digimon even have a show anymore? You know, like, is this even an ongoing thing, or is this just based on the old show and just going, hey, you like Pokemon and whatever, get you some digital mons. They change into digital champions to save the digital world. I mean, I don't know, because I don't watch that stuff, so I'd have no idea if they rebooted it. I saw a little bit of Digimon back in the day, but I never really got into it, you know? What up, Al? How's it going, buddy? Just popping in for a second? All right, man. So yeah, it's a tall ask. It's a tall ask to expect any card game to continue onwards for any real, like, long period of time. Yeah, you know what? You might be able to, I don't know the scale of One Piece, but you might be able to argue that One Piece is on the same level or possibly eclipses Star Wars. I won't pretend like I know the full scale of One Piece. And it is a show that, it's funny, it's called One Piece when it's 1,000 plus episodes. I watched like the first 130, 140, and then I just kind of like faded out and was watching other stuff. I found that the pacing of One Piece is slow. So you've got to watch at least the first 100 episodes at like double speed. And it does, sometimes you watch something at increased speed, it really negatively impacts what you're watching. All it does is move that show up to a tolerable pace. So yeah, the Digimon stuff, I have no idea the reach, but I don't see that being something that's gonna stick around, you know? Even One Piece. One Piece is huge, but it doesn't mean that the card game's gonna keep going, right? They slowly wane, they lose people, people just lose interest, fade off, do other things. It's the way it goes. Big butt. You've been trying to get into One Piece, but you got to get group. Yeah, well, I mean, if you got nobody to play with, what's the point in having the cards, right? Maybe you're using One Piece to put yourself to sleep each night. It's great at that. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. Using it to snooze. Yeah, I remember just powering through episode after episode. I'd sit down and just put on one after the other. Bam, bam, bam. Let's go. Let's go. I don't remember what distracted me into watching something else, but then I never came back. Is the One Piece card game now the same one you were getting promo cards for 13 years ago? No, this is a new one. This is a new one. Al, you don't like how long it takes for fights to get resolved in One Piece? Fair enough. That was a problem that Dragon Ball had. It was all just guys yelling at each other for the whole episode, going, "Hah! Hah!" Macias, you can't wait to hear why some non-foils in Markov Manor are UV reactive. Wait, what? Did they accidentally make? I thought it was just the foils. Am I missing something? Did they accidentally print non-foils with the invisible ink treatment? They've done the same kind of thing with textured foils and stuff like that. One Piece manga is getting close to outselling Harry Potter. Yeah, but the card, it doesn't matter, like, all the extraneous outside stuff you have. That doesn't automatically translate into the desire to play a card game, right? I mean, One Piece seems to be doing all right so far. One Piece has a decent chance of sticking around. Lorcana has a decent chance of sticking around. The companies behind them have to continue to want to be in it. The player base has to continue to want to be in it. There's a lot of factors that go into it. Yeah, it's too bad. It's too bad. What up, Nathan? Just checking in. Got to get some work done before tomorrow. I feel you. I know what it's like to be busy, buddy. Nice to see you. Good luck with your work. Yeah, Disney definitely has diminished the presence of Star Wars. There's no dispute in that. They've definitely made some terrible choices with the brand, and it's like it alienated like actual full on like hardcore fans, and then people like me who were right in the middle of the road, just middle of the road, like Star Wars is okay, I can take it or leave it. It even went to me, nah, I wouldn't watch this. You know, like the first one I watched where they had the stormtrooper with the, I can't even remember his name right now, but bloody handprint on his helmet and everything. That was pretty cool. I liked that moment. And that movie was okay, but that was like the last Star Wars movie I ever watched, because it was just like, well, this is okay, and then it just seemed like everything got worse from there. What up, Break Stop? Checked out Dune Part 2? Nice. How's it going, Garly? Oh, Nathan, thanks for the like, big boy. Oh, got the demon. I got the demon in me. Oh, just a nice laid back evening without too much stress. That's good. That's good for me. Because I'm feeling half wiped out today. Oh, man. Oh, you know what's fun? I got new notepads for my Newsman Flapper notebook, right? I got it, I ran out of notepads because I love this fucking thing. I love my old-timey news flapper Newsman gear. But the notepads were actually all used up. So went to the dollar stores, some of them, until we found pads, and they're purple. They're purple too. So I grabbed like almost a dozen packages of them. The Markov Manor cards that react to the black light even have backs that react? Huh. Well, if that's intentional, then cool. I mean, even if it's not, it's cool. No more notepads from Ravnica Clue Edition. Those, first of all, those have things all over them. Secondly, that wasn't my box, so I don't have that notepad, man. I got my official news-timey, I don't know, it feels retro. It's great. It's great. And I've got a nice looking white pen that goes with it. It didn't come with it, but it fits nicely in there. I like the way it looks. I find it satisfying. Technically, they're marked cards and not legal. Having something on the back, like whatever, you'd say the same thing about any kind of flip cards, Tannhauser. So, no, Wizards of the Coast wouldn't probably care about that. Unless you're playing in some kind of tournament where the black light will let you see the backs of your cards. But everybody's required to use sleeves that have opaque backs, so they wouldn't be illegal. Wizards makes a lot of mistakes making their cards. But yeah, I hadn't heard about the back of I hadn't heard about the back of the glow in the dark, or not glow in the dark, but the blacklight cards, the invisible ink cards. I've definitely not heard of that. As far as problems go, it's a pretty fucking minor one. Par for the course, but meh. I don't really see people getting too worked up about that. It's more things that affect the playability of cards. Having a back that like has a different kind of shine to it on a particular angle or whatever. I don't see people getting too worked up. But you never know. People do get pissed off about a lot of things. Weird. All right. What are you doing, this computer? Okay, there we go. Yeah, McGraw, the blacklight stuff is just the special treatment for the Markov Manor set. Jugglim, no, I have not shot the entirety of the sponsorship videos. I've made the notes and things that I need to for them, but sometimes I don't have the time, and sometimes you got to work out logistics. And today was a combination of both. But I did get Carly's part recorded for the Ridge ad spot, so that part is done, and that's all that I have footage wise. So tomorrow is definitely going to require some time dedicated to working on that. Is that why some Markov Manor cards feel rough and cheap? UV reactive surface? I think it's just poor card quality. They're just gritty. I don't think it's the invisible ink stuff. Because they only put that on a handful of they didn't give that treatment to anything but rares and mythics, as far as I understand. So it wouldn't make sense for it to be showing up on tons and tons. Like, so many of the cards for Markov Manor felt like gritty, almost like you'd use them for sandpaper, you know? Oh, great. Random throat dryness. You ever get that, guys? Where just all of a sudden your throat's just dry in a particular spot, and you got to try and drink a beverage and aim it for the dry spot? Send on your woodwork with magic cards. It doesn't feel like we're that far from it. If you want a really fine grain sandpaper. How sad is that, man? How sad is that? Use magic cards as a back scratcher. You fucking could. You could tape it to a stick. You could tape it to a stick and scratch your back with it. Use the magic cards as an emery board. Yep, that's true. The next time Carly needs a new emery board, I'll just be like, hold on, the new magic card quality's so bad. Macias, the backs of the Markov Manors look good with the reactive ink. Right on. I have very, very little Markov Manor. I just have a pre-release kit and 2 play boosters that I got. That's the entirety. That's the entirety of the magic, I guess. Yeah. Yep. From that set specifically. Considering the whole flavor and detective nature of it, it doesn't feel like it's something that I've missed out that much on. It's kind of all right. I mean, I always want more magic cards, but when the sets aren't that enticing, who cares? You know what I mean? Who gives a fucking shit? Who fucking cares? Mm, I don't know if you guys have seen Little Nicky, but these two little things right here are making, making me think about Kevin Nealon's character. Cthulhu, not sure how popular Grand Archive is. I don't know the exact popularity of it either. Um, it's one of the smaller, newer games comparatively, right? Like it doesn't have the presence of like One Piece or whatever, but I've played it a little bit. I played it a little bit with Carly, and I'm still forming my opinions. I'm still forming my opinions. Graham, you wanted to skip it, but your buddy wanted to do a qualifier, so you got a box to practice drafting and sealed building. My condolences, bro. My condolences to you. Man, oh man, what a crazy world. Whew, I don't know exactly why I've been feeling so fucking tired today, but I am, man. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I wanted to find out if this was leather or not. It's made out of cotton, right? At first they were calling it vegan leather, and I was like, "What the hell is vegan leather?" It's like it's made out of cotton. It's like, okay, that's fine. It doesn't need to be leather. It's all good, you know. Oh man! Oh, you know what? I think I've had like zero caffeine at all today. I've been having a little bit here and there. Maybe that's part of it. Maybe I shouldn't get that much sleep. I don't fucking know. Whatever. Who gives a shit? Right? Who fucking cares, bro? Busted some arena loose today. Playing with the today I was playing with the green black starter deck challenge, and there's some crazy stuff in these decks. Cards that I hadn't noticed before. I don't even know what sets half of them are from when I look at them. I'm like, what is this card from? You can see the expansions on the card, but when I look at it, I'm like, it's some Kamigawa guy. There's like a 4 mana Phyrexian dude, and whenever he attacks, you can pay. He's like 4/3 Death Touch, and whenever he attacks, you can pay 4 mana and just return a creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. It's like, okay, there's so much powerhouse stuff now. It's absolutely wild. And then you got all the arena weirdness with the alchemy and just all that silliness, which can be fun depending on the circumstances. Got sixth in top eight, but yeah, well, still not worth getting no Markov Manor box, right? I wouldn't think so. Yeah, McGraw, your brother gave you a Doctor Who deck. Oh, that's a sweet score. That's a nice gift, buddy. That is a nice gift. Yeah, on the whole card quality thing and like judge calls and stuff, I mean, Wizards doesn't care anymore, right? They don't care about there being a judge academy, and obviously they think the card quality is fine, so they're not going to be like, no, yeah, you're disqualified for using that. It's funny that the foils are all just so curled into such terrible quality, and they still keep trumpeting them like, check out all the cool shiny foils you can get. And it's like, you print them to garbage standards now, though. They're awful. Just awful. Remember when a 6/5 red dragon with haste for 6 was considered good? Yeah, Rorik's Bladewing, 6/5 haste coming in at you. Now, that's like uncommon level, isn't it? It's not even rare anymore. I mean, everything changes, right? Change is inevitable, but when it's just change for bad, not so good, right? Yeah. Should have seen the fucking fakes my buddy had. Oh man, there were fetches that looked awful, just awful. But the guy he got them from was probably the one who was scammed. There's different kinds of situations when you end up with like counterfeit magic cards. Sometimes you're dealing with a scumbag directly who is selling you garbage. And in other times, you're dealing with somebody who is either dumb or just doesn't understand about fake cards or whatever and ends up buying fake cards from unscrupulous people. And so then when you get a collection from them, you have the mixed bag of genuine, legitimate stuff and fakes because they didn't know the difference. So you got to go through it all and figure out what's real and what's not. Because people get more and more scammy with Magic as time progresses. And the fakes are, some of them are exceptionally good. The ones that I saw today were not. But some of the fakes are really good. I know I have some amazing fake Magic cards that were sent to me. And they're really, really hard to distinguish from the real deal. I made sure to write fake on the back of all of them because they pass more than just a cursory glance. They pass on a whole number of levels. One of the biggest giveaways is they're too high quality to be actual Magic cards. Oh. Yeah, exactly, Loco. They have to dial back the quality of the fakes. Yeah, if they want to fit in with regular Magic cards, they have to make them worse. They have to make them worse. But yeah, they're more and more counterfeits are making their way into the hands of players who have no concept, and they just end up in circulation. And you know, I know it because I pick up collections and stuff like that here. I haven't in a long time, but I used to pick up collections here or there. And there would be all kinds of randomness where it's just like, wait a minute, what is up with this? This card is, what? How did this get in here? Weird square-cornered fake rares and stuff. And then you're like, why would they fake cheap rares? And then it dawns on you, oh, they fake cheap rares to try and sell them to game stores to test and see if they can get by with the low-level stuff, right? That's one of the reasons. What up, Cinder? How you doing, buddy? How's life treating you, bro? Yeah, wow, man. Think about Rorik's Bladewing. What a trip. What a trip. Rorik's Bladewing. 6/5 haste flying for 3 red and 3. And that was like powerful. Quality is too high, clearly a fake. Yeah, it is. It's a very sad state of affairs, Cthulhu. It really is. Because it's true. The fakes that they make are better than the real Magic cards. And like Wizards of the Coast wants us to pay absurd prices for them. They want $1 a card for Assassin's Creed. And it's just like, what? Get out of here. Oh, Cinder, get that work done, buddy. Get it finished. I know how that feels. How am I? I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. A little tired, a little lower energy, I would say, but overall, you know what? I'm doing all right. Things aren't too bad. Things aren't too bad. Life's all right now. And I'm definitely excited about the reward that I'm going to get for getting my sponsorships all done. It's going to be something I've wanted for this channel for a while. So it's going to be awesome. Logo, you made it to the Chocobo Ranch in Final Fantasy VII. Right on. Right on. Final Fantasy is such a fun series. So many good games in it. Up until I left after 12. And then it's, I don't know. Haven't heard that much great. A lot of what I heard is bad. The rest of it is neutral at best. You know, they're not delivering the stuff the way they used to, on the level they used to. It's a sad story. It's a sad refrain we're seeing in a number of locations, and I find it disheartening. I wish that I could be excited like a child and just ignore all the crap that's going on and embrace just good times, man. I feel too cynical lately. Too cynical, too jaded, too negative, and it's just It makes you feel on the low on a low key level, not an overriding level, but on a low key level that everything's just gonna be fucked and nothing's gonna be all right. And that's not a great mind state or feeling, right? So and it's not accurate either. It's not accurate. There's a lot of awesome stuff that's going on, but it's how you choose to spend your focus and what you put your mind on, all that stuff, right? What up, TCG dude? How you doing, buddy? Yeah. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Classic overthinker problem. That phrase has been used a lot by me lately. What are you gonna do? It is what it is, because that's the kind of vibe. That's the kind of vibe I'm feeling. It definitely has that lack of agency feel to it. Not something I particularly appreciate. But yeah, man, I don't know. I'm not trying to fucking be a bummer, guys. I'm not trying to be a fucking downer here. So, yeah. Yeah, Magoro, you know what I'm talking about, buddy. It's a part of being human, right? You're not a robot. You can't program yourself. TZG dude done being SpongeBob for the day, flipping them burgers. Yo, man, burgers is good to eat. You're doing useful shit for people, man. People like burgers. I like burgers. So now it's time for you to wander around doing your YouTubings, eh? Well, that's nice. The reward you've earned at the end of the day. Enjoying yourself, finding some stuff that's gonna make you happy. It's always nice. It's nice when you're like, okay, responsibilities for the day are complete. Now it's about enjoying myself. I've earned it, you know? Find it hard to sit down and enjoy myself if I feel like I haven't earned it in a way. It's like there's always things that need to be done. And if I haven't done enough of them, then I feel like I'm not doing enough. And if I feel like I'm not doing enough, it's hard to enjoy what you're doing. It's so stupid. It's so dumb, man. Logo, the Final Fantasy VII Remake may be expensive, but it's so good, so worth it. I'm glad you're enjoying it, bro. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I have something else that I am directing my resources to, and I'm definitely not going to be buying Final Fantasy VII. As much as it would be fun to try it, I'm not willing to lay out that kind of money, and I don't have a video game budget of hundreds and hundreds of dollars. So it's like, no, it's okay. I played it before. It's good. It's good. Anything on the set after Wild Wild West? Well, after Wild Wild West is Bloomborough. So we have a little bit on it, but not a ton. Cinder, always working so much. Ain't that the rallying cry of adult life, bro? You got people you care about or need to be taken care of, so you can't just not do it, right? You got to do it. You got to get it done. I'm thinking about burgers. 2024 may have drama down the pipeline, but still excited for Magic Wise as a whole. Well, there you go. It's a good attitude to have. Enjoy yourself. I'm looking forward to Bloomborough. 100%. Loco, all right, man. You got your budgeting system. That works. That works. Cinder, you're not getting Final Fantasy VII after watching some gameplay. You're glad you're not. It makes you enjoy the original that much more. Yeah, I feel like you can just enjoy the original. I don't know. I get it both ways. It would be fun to try the new version, but it's so pricey that it's just like pixel remakes of Final Fantasy games where it's like $20, here you go, and it's like, wow, we've got like auto battle and other things added to make the game more fun. That doesn't feel too bad, but pay us like 3 installments of $70, $80, $90 for this game in 3 parts. It just feels like you're being taken advantage of, and I can't get behind it, right? Bo Falcon! Hey, you know what I can get behind? Bo Falcon gifted Hatcher memberships. Hell yeah, buddy! Loco, Crispy, Cinder, Superclass, and Otis. Thanks, Bo Falcon. You're the member lord. It just got brighter in here. Did you do that? Did you do that? Hatari, Bloomburrow's the only thing you're looking forward to right now as well? Well, fair enough. I feel like anybody who's a hardcore swords and sorcery fantasy lover who doesn't specifically have an interest in Wild West stuff and whatever is also in the same boat. Is there a low reason why we're going to Bloomburrow? You mean a lore reason? Oh. No. Not one that they've given us. But that's fine. There'll be a reason when we get to it. There'll be a story for the set or whatever. But we don't need a reason to go to a world. Right? Like, we don't need that. Because that means you're following somebody. Remember when we had the Gatewatch? They need a reason to go to World X. We never needed a reason to go to Worlds before. It would just be like, here's what we're doing right now. Here's where we're exploring. So, I'm better. I'm happier with there not being a lore reason because they don't tie the lore together anymore, really. So it would just be some slapdash unsatisfying crap if they were like, here's why we're going from Thunder Junction to Bloomburrow. I'm way happier with them just going, Thunder Junction has ended. Welcome to Bloomburrow. There's no connection in any way. Nothing is connected. It's not like, ooh, Oko went here or anything. It's literally just, check it out. We're just planeswalkers exploring a new plane. That's what I want. That's what I want. Omen Pass said so. Yeah, there you go. It's like that one of those kind of things. Three installments for Final Fantasy VII now for 3 different PlayStation systems. So not only is it $100 a copy per remake part, but you need to buy each system for it now. What? Final Fantasy VII was on PS4, then released on PS5 with added content. And then... you can't even... What? They can go fuck themselves off the earth, bro. I gotta get multiple consoles. Fuck you, your mother, and your grandmother, son. I ain't fucking buying that shit. Fuck you. Yo, I was just thinking Steam, and I was like, no, I ain't paying $70-$80 a pop on Steam. Different consoles? Fucking hell no, bitch. Oh, did I put the 5? I just put the Bo Falcon. That's the important part. Well, you gotta have completion. There you go. Sorry, Bo. The lore has now put a hat on it. Yeah. Yup. Well, for the animal set, at least it's not. Miller says, Gygax believed in that methodology. The players are at the dungeon. Go. How'd you get there was never important. Yeah, it doesn't matter. You got to sit there and fucking write 5 pages of how you got there. I had a buddy who would do that. And I'm like, I'm not reading it. And I'm not listening to you, you fucking pretentious asshole, while you try and fucking read me 5 pages of your stupid character's backstory when we both know that you sat down and made the most powerful fucking character that you can, and we both know that I know the rules well enough that I'm going to call you on all your fucking shit. So all the nonsense you try and pull with your character that you can't do within the rules, even though I'm not the DM, I'm going to shut you down. Fuck you. So no, I don't want to read your stupid 5-page background story for your dickbag character who's just a ripoff of this dude and is overpowered. Eat my ass. Millmaster, fursuits are a hat the way you're a hat, buddy. All right? Somebody could wear you. TCG, dude, no, Bloomburrow doesn't have fucking furry roots. This is something that actually I saw the meme. It's that bird meme where you have the one little bird and then a crow comes and squawks over what it's saying, and it's like, oh, Bloomburrow looks like fun. Furries! They made a set for furries! No, they didn't. No, they didn't. It's not, they're not, like, they may go, hey, we'll get the furries with this, but they're just making an animal set. They're just making an animal set. That's it. That's it. It's like, it's not a fucking furry set. It's not. If they want to fucking think it is, like, I don't genuinely give a shit, but it's not. but it's not. Broccoli says, don't threaten a girl with a good time. Don't do it. Don't threaten his girl with a good time. Tell us what you really think. The internet's not ready for what I really think. It's not prepared for what I really think. You know what I think? I think Markov Manor is a furry set. And I think Thunder Junction is a furry set. I think the Brothers War was also two furry sets, actually, if I think about it. Both of the Brothers War, right? Even though there's only one. They were both made for furries. Ultimately, every Magic set is made for furries. There's some kind of animal in every Magic set. Dog Walker, that's for furries because people get dressed up like dogs and people take them for walks, right? It's all. Magic the furrying because there's so much money in appealing to furries. This is what I want to know. What do you think? Like, do you know how you make money off of furries? I got news for you, fucksticks. It's not Bloomborough. You know what it is? It's a fucking raccoon lady getting fucked by a tiger man. Or a raccoon dude getting fucked by a llama dude. Or whatever else. It's degenerate sex pictures of animals boinking, bro. So it's not like, hey, look, I saw a little fucking goat down by the babbling brook. Fucking furry said, everybody wants to fuck animals. I assure you, the majority of people don't. It's a bunch of animals. It's a bunch of animals. Is Bloomborough Wizard's attempt to salvage an Eldraine aftermath kerfuffle? Bloomborough is, as far as I'm concerned, the exact same thing that Thunder Junction and Markov Manor is, which is a slush art dump. So the reason we're going to this bright, colorful animal world is because they have a ton of animal artwork they've done over the years for different sets that's just kicking around, and they're like, get it out, clear it out. So that's why Bloomborough exists. Bloomborough exists because they have a bunch of animal artwork kicking around, and they definitely commissioned specific artwork for Bloomborough as well. It's not just slush art, but I expect that there will be a bunch of slush art. Clearly the mouse guard shit and everything like that is designed specifically for it, right? Like, as far as I can tell. So I think it's like it's one of those, we can do a theme and also use a ton of slush art, but I think it's going to work out just fine. I think it's going to work out just fine because it's a proper Magic world, and I don't care about slush art being used when it fits. When it fits, it's fine. And there's been slush art used throughout Magic's history. They just did it with more care and consideration. And they don't anymore. Yeah. Oh. Ned, you're right. They're going to have stupid artifacts like player piano. Oh, and spittoons and stuff. Oh, awful. Awful. Conjunction Junction, what's your function? Outlaws at Thunder Junction, what's your function? Taking in cash and spitting out garbage. Cinder, how should one approach it if they're attending a furry con? What? I mean, if you're a furry, then obviously you know what to do. Just be a degenerate and go be a degenerate. I don't know. I don't like, if you're going, you're a furry. And if you're not, why would you be going to that? Why on earth would you consider going to that, bro? I've never met a degenerate furry in person. They're all online and at conventions and stuff. Sender, you're going to a furry con? Well, I mean, I was just go and have a good time, man. That's it. The reality is that it's just a bunch of people in animal outfits. So they're gonna run the gamut. You're gonna have some people who are just like, hi, I'm Turbo. And other than the fact that their name is fucking Turbo and they're wearing a dog outfit, you'll have a literally normal conversation. And then there'll be other ones that are fucking wackadoodles who will be full on like trying to get you to pet them and shit, right? So I don't know, man. I don't know. It probably won't be nearly as crazy or fun as you think it's gonna be. It's probably just gonna be like, I mean, if you're used to dealing with Magic players, there's already a bunch of fucking socially inept weirdos and shit. So it's the same fucking people, just in a fucking smelly fursuit. Oh. Hmm. Oh, Millmaster wants more details. Are you also provided with a suit to borrow? Yeah. How much of a budget did they give you for fursuits? What's your trip budget, Cinder? Did they give you a furry per diem for kibble and shit? TCG, dude, birds definitely count as furries. I found that out on Furry Friday on Twitter, where I saw somebody dressed as a fucking, as like a vulture. It was somebody in a vulture suit with lingerie on the outside of the vulture suit. And I was just like, I just stared at it. I'm like, this is mankind, right? What the fuck? Maybe Carly wants a fursuit. She doesn't want a fursuit specifically. Carly loves mascot costumes. So she'd be happy in a fursuit, but she's also happy dressed as Captain Sub for a fucking sub restaurant or as a giant French fry or anything else. She loves those dumb costumes. She just likes being in them and making people smile and acting goofy. I ain't putting on that shit. I'll put on other suits and act goofy for you guys. That's what I do. I put on my green screen suit and dance like a goof bag for you. Cinder, you're getting a meal included called the Dog's Breakfast. It's local in Edmonton. I'm half jealous. I'm half jealous of you being sponsored to go to a furry convention. That's fun, dude. I genuinely hope that you have a good time. And that's fun that somebody's paying for you to go and do it. And ultimately, here's what's probably going to happen. It's probably mostly going to be boring. And what you can hope for is just enough craziness that when you do your vlog afterwards, because I presume you'll be doing a vlog, like describing the event or talking about it in a live stream or whatever, that you'll have some juicy stories. That's what you really want. You want just enough crazy so you can go, you won't believe what happened. But not enough crazy that you're like, oh, ended up in the hospital. A wolf crapped in my mouth and I got salmonella. E. coli. What? What are you talking about? I don't know. I guess I got my hotel room in the wrong part of the area or whatever, bro. And yeah. Millmaster, I don't know what the fuck that is. Yeah, I don't know what the hell one of those slim suits is. Like the bathroom kitchen story. What the hell is that? So yeah, my advice to you, Cinder, really all I would do to prepare for things is bring a notepad, make notes. You won't remember everything. Make notes of the stuff you want to remember. Record a bunch of stuff. Make notes of what you recorded and why. I am still in the process of learning how to do vlogs. I have yet to successfully release a vlog. I have recorded footage for a number of them and run into a number of problems. Some of them just not proper preparation. So later this year, I got something planned that I'm going to be doing late in the year, and I want to have my vlogging skills improved by then, and gear improve, all this stuff. I got plans this year. I got plans. Oh, both fucking yeah. The bathroom that had like the amazing holy bathroom that smelled of glorious pizza. Yes, the kitchen bathroom. That's right. I do recall that. Yeah, Cinder, exactly. What happens is you record so much footage and then you don't know what to do with it. So what I would honestly suggest that you do ahead of time is create a little narrative concept. So you're going to have the getting ready for the convention part of your video where you talk about the preparations you made, where you're going, why you're going, what you're bringing, right? Then you've got the journey process. This is documenting your journey to the con. Then you've got your, I just arrived at the con. What are my initial impressions of the con? What are the denizens of the con like? What did I do at the con? Why did I do it? How did it go? What did I expect to have happen? What actually happened? All of these different things. So if you write out a little kind of like timeline, you know, just like, here, hold on. So just like make an arrow, or I guess you don't really need an arrow, but I like arrows like this. And then beside it, like up at the top, it's like you write the preparation all the way to the end of the trip. And then label each of those sections. And then when you take some footage, just make a note. Recorded footage of this for section whatever, right? And then when you're doing the section, you'll be able to grab those particular ones. And when you have the right pieces for the right section, it's easier to maneuver them into place. That's just a suggestion, but that's my rough way of working out blogs right now, because the vlogs that I've done have been like slapdash on the fly. A lot of the footage you recorded, you don't remember recording. You don't know if notes would have helped. So let me get this straight. When I tell you, when you make a recording, to note down what it's for, and you tell me, I didn't know what a lot of the footage was for afterwards, that it might work, I literally give you the fucking perfect solution. That's the perfect solution. I'm telling you the same thing. Yeah, you don't know what the footage is for. So you fucking note it down and then you'll know what it's for. And then you don't end up with the problem. A lot of the footage you don't know what you're going to do with it. Because guess what? I did the same fucking thing. I'm like, what the hell idea did I have with this? I'm just going like this in front of a window. What is this supposed to be? What the fuck was I thinking when I did this? Doomblade, what? Beyblade? You're talking about selling Beyblades? What happened? They cost $30 10 years ago. Well, if it's all old stuff, what are you talking about? Fuck you. You know what? Just fuck you, Doomblade. Okay, for real, man, for real. You play Magic the Gathering. You know all about fucking collectible shit going up in value over fucking time. What are you, fucking new? Why did you huff a bunch of fucking paint before you came here? You know exactly how this can fucking happen. Cause you live it with magic, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. It's like a baker going, I don't understand about this thing that's identical to bread. Yes, you fucking do, because you live it. I'm not having it. How could this thing from before be worth more money now? You fucking know. You know, Doomblade. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Come on, bro. How did this happen? You know. Cinder, oh yeah, well, if you're hammered, then obviously. There's another pro tip. You're not going to get any useful footage. Actually, never mind. I've seen the stuff you make. Get as drunk as you want. It's not going to make any damn difference. You know what? You don't need to put anything in any order, bro. If anybody's brain damaged enough to watch your stuff anyways, they're going to just be happy with whatever it is. Just, thank you. I'm going back to get the rest of my pills at the fucking mental facility now here. I really enjoyed this video. It added a lot to my life. Don't even worry about it. You don't need to edit your garbage, bro. Your fucking audience is a bunch of fucking head cases and mental patients. They're not going to notice shit. Don't blame me. It's a toy for kids. That's not fair to compare it to a card game for kids. For kids. For kids. Like everything else, Doomblade. It's like, hey, this thing that people had when they were kids. and want again, but you can't get now is worth more money. It's a fucking tale as old as time, bro. I know you're not dumb. So, whatever this shit is, fucking. What up, Cardboard Splendor? You ordered the charity secret layer. Are you getting one? They're print to order, so everybody orders them is getting them. 80% of your audience is not subscribed? Cinder, well, 80% of your audience has functioning fucking brains. Oh. Don't like One Piece? It's too silly? You like Goblin Slayer? I feel you. You don't want, like, ridiculous, outlandish shit. You want a dude who fucking slays goblins and has to sleep with fucking priestesses to be healed and shit. Right? Because that's not fucking ridiculous. That's not ridiculous. That's totally normal and makes perfect fucking sense. I slay the goblin children and then I fuck the priestess. I like Goblin Slayer, actually. But, I mean, it's also silly. But I actually get what you're saying. I do get what you're saying. Doomblade, you're flabbergasted? Oh, bro, it's really simple. It goes like this. People had stuff what they had as a kid, right? And either they want it again now, or they never got to have it as a kid, and they're adult and have money now. This is something that happens cyclically with society, and actually will become less frequent with the whole internet, and you can buy whatever you want online and people holding on to things. But what happens is stuff just gets fucking destroyed, right? Some of them just get destroyed over time. The ones that exist are scarcer, and the people who want them, like, it's like, yo, I'm gonna pay the fucking price to get it. That's it. That's it. It's nostalgia and scarcity stapled together. And that's happened with tons and tons of things. There's lots of stuff. And Magic Card's definitely a very similar sort of trajectory. Oh, Juglum's got an all-metal gold-plated Dragoon trophy Beyblade. Oh, look at you fancy boy. Look at you. I barely even know what Beyblades are. I know they're fucking spinning tops with a dumb ripcord. And you're like, let's battle. And it's like, what do? We each pull our ripcords and then these stupid spinny things will bump each other. Wow. Whoop-de-fucking-do. You know what I mean? Who gives a shit? Let me slap my cheap plastic into your cheap plastic. Look, it knocked it out of this ball. I fucking win. Jugum, you got an unopened one. It's like $500. What? You should send that to me so I can smash it with a fucking hammer. I'll be like, $500 Beyblade smashed by a guy who doesn't give a flying fuck about this stupid game. And I start the video up being like, hey, do you remember Beyblade? You fucking love it? It's so awesome, right? Think about all these awesome memories. And then I'd start talking about all this stuff, get them all hyped. Look at this, it's the fucking one of the holy grails. Smash, fuck you stupid Beyblade shit, you little bitches. What you love is garbage. Cry to your fucking mothers. Cry to your fucking mamas. I ain't even rich. I could have used the money from selling this, but I get more joy from you being fucking unhappy than I would from selling this. I'd rather smash it and watch you fucking cry in the comments than get the money for selling this thing. Fuck you and fuck everything you love. Oh. Beyblade was weird. They blew up a mountain. What is there? Oh, there's a show? There was a show? There was a Beyblade Moses who split the sea? Okay. All right. Yeah, I never got into Beyblade, Pogs. I missed out on all kinds of different kids stuff. They're called battle tops. Dun dun dun. Battle tops sounds like something women would wear to fight each other. Let's get our battle tops and go down to the beach, Becky. We'll battle for the most testosterone-filled man. Yeah, pogs were like a big thing for a bunch of kids in school and stuff, but I never got into it, and it was kids who were younger than me. I guess I was just slightly too old. I'm maybe just not interested in that kind of crap. I mean, it's almost the same difference as marbles. We used to play each other for marbles, right? Get you fucking steelies, bitch. Hitori, you love my nihilism? That's a new one. That's a new one. The deep and fucking endless despair that fucking wells up from your soul is something that I adore. Gerthulo, oh yeah, Alf, he's back and in Pog form. I remember that too. I remember that. Jojo grabbed some cardboard and track 100 things. You're not wrong, man. Magic the Gathering keeps adding all these new mechanics that are outside that you have to keep track of, like day and night and the dungeon and the monarchy and all that. It's ridiculous. See you later, Cinder. Have fun being molested by furries, you fucking freak. Hey, Jojo! Welcome to the channel membership. You are now officially a hatchling. That means you're fucking better than everybody else. Well, other hatchlings you're equal with. Yo, guys, does anybody know any furries in the Edmonton area? Like, okay, first of all, guys, we're going to need to group source this. I need money for this plan to work. So I need someone to give me the money to make it work. And I need someone to put me in contact with a furry that I can pay to molest Cinder at the convention. Just follow him around and just keep like grinding up on him and bring multiple different suits so he doesn't even see him coming. Doesn't see him coming, if you know what I mean. It's like somebody threw water on the back of my neck. Warm, thick water. Oh, God. What did you do? I crowdfunded some money to get a furry to molest the dude at a convention. Oh man. Oh, you know what? For real though, I wouldn't hire a furry to molest him, but I would hire one to fucking pester the shit out of him. You know, like to just fucking follow him around and be like, bro, I'm your biggest fucking fan. Will you just walk me around the block? Will you please just hold my leash while I use a fire hydrant? Just keep pestering him, but as a fan and never relent. Be like, I'll just stop if you do this one thing, but never fucking stop. And for everything you get him to do, I will fucking pay you. I promise. Each thing you get him to do, you get a fucking bonus for. I want you to eat up his time at this convention, all right? You are the convention to him now. You're a part of everything he's doing. You are where he is. You're his fucking shadow. I want you stapled to him. Oh, Cindery's still here. Get out of here. Get out of here. I'm making my plans. You're going to get it, son. You're going to get it. I'm going to get $250. I assume that is more than enough to pay a fucking furry to dry hump your goddamn kneecaps off, bro. I want him to follow you around and this is my mate and mark you as his territory. Filoni's tea, you bet I could get someone to do it for free. That's it! Guys, I need $250 that I can keep for me, and then I can get a furry to do it for free. This is the best plan. I didn't think of a plan that ended with me a bunch of money up, Felonious T. This is great. This is great. Huayarang! I don't need to look that up, bro. I know the card. I can picture the artwork in my head for Besotted Knight. Jojo says, we need to get better mental health for everyone, so this won't happen. That could be you talking about the people at the furry convention. That could be you joining my channel membership because you're giving me money because you think I need better mental health. Mailmaster, $250. We could get a male escort. We? What are you? Hold on. There's no. The we isn't. No. What do you mean we? What are you talking about? You're not getting. I'm not. We're not putting you up in a hotel room with Cinder so you two can fuck furries. All right. Like, you go talk to your wife about that. You fucking gotta fund that shit yourself, and you can talk to Cinder about it. I'm trying to crowdfund money for furry molestation, but not for you. Cinder has a hard life. He's got a hard life, and I want to make it harder. You, me, Cinder, and 2 Canadian male escorts. Wait a minute. If it's you, me, and Cinder, that's already you and 2 Canadian male escorts. Mwah! Mwah! Don't you want to be hugged by these fucking arms? You know you do. When you feel them around you, you feel safe. And you never want the hug to end. And I'll hug you for as long as it takes to grab your fucking wallet and empty it. Cauldron. Carly is lower to the board. Paul paying Peter situation. Carly does Google surveys. And I figured out, well, I think she was the one who figured it out. But either way, Google survey money can be used to pay for super chats as well as buying things on the Google store. So Carly fills out random surveys going, hey, did you go to the store today? I sure did. I bought a thing. And they're like, cool. All right, here's 14 cents or whatever. And she just lets it build up. She had like $12 in her account. I was not expecting her to pop in and do the demonic super chat. But it was a nice, fun thing that she did that actually perked up my spirits. It was fun. So yeah, no, this isn't her taking my money, spending it, or her taking her money and spending it, and then YouTube gets a part of it. It's straight up, if you have Google surveys, you can use that money to super chat. I could super chat myself on this stream right now because I have like $6 in my Google survey account because I fill out the Google surveys. Every fucking penny adds up. And actually, that's part of a hilarious video concept that I came up with going, how to turn your Google survey money into real cash. And I'd be like, what's up, guys? I'm here to tell you how to take that Google credit money that you can only use for apps and stuff like that and turn it into cold, hard cash. Get ready, guys. Here's what you need to do. Go set up your Google survey account. It's going to give you surveys. Fill those surveys out. It's going to give you money. Once you got the money and you're ready to cash out, now comes the easy part. Head on over to YouTube. Set up a YouTube channel. You'll need to monetize your YouTube channel, which requires 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. Oh, wait a second while you do that. Got that done? Great. Now head over to your own channel. Go on into one of your own live streams that you've started up or onto one of your videos, and now you can super thank or live stream super chat yourself, and you will turn YouTube will take a portion of the money, but you will get the majority of it, and you will have successfully converted that useless Google credit money into real cold hard cash. You're welcome. This is the easiest method in the world. Anybody can do it. If I did it, so can you. And then the video just ends and a bunch of angry comments ensue. You son of a bitch, I thought this was going to be a video, but I can get... That's right. That's what you're supposed to think. Green Monkey says, holy smokes, man has many career options. Bro, for sure. As soon as this fucking magic stuff slows down, I'm going into male prostitution. Or maybe female prostitution. Whichever one's more profitable, you know? I'll be whatever it takes to get that fucking money. Oh... Juglum, oh, you got an in, man. All right, ask around. See if you know anybody. See if you know anybody. Gerthu says, let's hope magic picks up then. Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably a fucking better entertainer than, I don't know, a fucking dick sucker. I'm not gonna put my back into it, that's for sure. I'm like, whatever, man. I gotta buy some Arby's, so let's do this. How do I log sad jizz into my calorie tracker? One sad 50-year-old man, toothless load. How many calories is that? I'm watching my weight. Oh no. Oh. Wangarang says here's $1.34. Thanks for the super chat, buddy. Dude guy, I don't use MTGO. I technically have an account, but I don't play on it, bro. So I won't even be logged on for you to add me. I don't know. Maybe one day I'll crank open MTGO, but when it comes to digital playery, I've just been going with Arena. MTGO is technically better because it has all the cards and whatever, but they also want money. And I don't have like a collection on MTGO really, and I'm not willing to spend money on the digital stuff. So my MTGO collection is, right? And Arena, I got a whole bunch of resources on, and I don't have to spend any money. So I'm not like, yo, feed, like, money is for physical Magic cards, right? I'm hoping I can get some juicy Bloomborough action going on. I'll be fine if I only get to do a Thunder Junction pre-release. I'll be fine with that. Whatever, that's okay. But Bloomborough, I want to go fat ham on. So I'm building up my Arena resources too, even though I already have a ton. I have 375,000 gold on there. And like, I don't know, I guess tomorrow I'll have 14,000 gems once I win a couple more games and level up. I'm level 40 on the Mastery Pass. I've been cranking on Arena. It's been nice. I've been enjoying it. It's good times. It's fun. It makes me laugh when people come by and go, you hate Magic, you should leave. And I'm like, I was enjoying Magic earlier today, so I don't know what to tell you, but the vision that you have in my head, like, it's crazy all the different views that people have of you. There are people who genuinely believe that I don't care about Magic at all, and I only negatively talk about Magic for, like, attention on the internet, when it's like, but bro, I could talk about other things that are bigger subjects just negatively for that. I'm here because I love Magic. That's the reality of it. But whatever. People only see a tiny little window into what you got going on. So it is what it is. Maybe Thunder Junk will be a better draft set than Markov. Maybe. Yep. Who knows? I like Thunder Junction at this point irritates me less than Markov Manor, because Markov Manor, the whole shoving Capenna into Ravnica and the reason that the police artwork was taken out of Capenna in the first place, all of it is just obnoxious. Just obnoxious. What format is Arena? It has standard, and then it has a bunch of like Arena specific formats. So, you know, like formats that use older cards and stuff like that, but it doesn't have all the cards like MTGO. And if you're already used to using MTGO and happy with it, I doubt you're going to be happy switching to Arena, bro. Grasshopper says, how dare you be nuanced and have depth? People don't want that. It's too much. But it's also fine, whatever. It's not like I go and give everybody the benefit of the doubt and spend all that time thinking about what. I make snap judgments about people all the time. We all do. So I don't take it personally. I just look at it and go, cool, whatever. Jojo, were you not here for the earlier part of the stream where I ranted about how Bloomborough is not a furry set? And just the present. Look, they got animals in it. No. Every Magic set is. Cinder Shadow is the one who's into that, okay? He's going to a convention and everything. I If I was a furry, I would proudly fucking admit it. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna live my life the way I want to. And if I like getting dressed up like a snake and crawling up people's mothers' asses, I would fucking trumpet it from the hilltops. I would be going, show me your mother. Right? Like 100%. I don't give a fuck. I love who I am. 100%. 100%. So if I was a furry, I'd be fucking King Furry, bro. Well, I guess I can't say I'd have the best fursuits because those are expensive, but I'd have a fucking army of furry degenerates that followed my commands. Doomblade, you're probably getting back into Beyblade as your new magic replacement. Found some for $30. You're playing with dumb tops. If it makes you happy, lean the fuck into it, bro. For real. Happiness is not an easy commodity to come by as you age. That seems to be the experience for me. So when you find something like that, love it, bro. Who cares if it's dumb tops? If it makes you happy, then be happy. You can sit there and ruin your joy. Why? Go for it. Fucking go for it. Sure, there's stupid tops and the whole thing is dumb. But underneath it all, almost everything that exists is fucking stupid, right? Most of it's stupid. We're animals and we only really need to be focused on reproduction, eating, and like our homes and shit. And that's it. All the other stuff, it's all frit-frat that's taped on, stapled on. That's not anything. It's all just whatever. So lean into it, man. Who gives a fuck? Like there's any difference between pretending I'm a fucking wizard and blasting magical spells or pretending you're King Butt Blaster and that when you win the Beyblade Wars that every man who you fought will enter you. I don't know. I don't know the Beyblade mythology. I just assume that's what it is. Who gets to be the top, right? Like whoever loses is the bottom and whoever wins is the top. So I wanna be the toppiest top who fucks all the men's butts. Spinning tops is really cool and not lame at all. Beyblade man, touch my ball sack. I'll top you to the end. You top me and I'll top you. Beyblade man, gotta bang 'em all wall. That's right, Potts. That's right. I would taste the air with my serpentine tongue. Dude guy, you struggle against the One Ring with your 8-whack deck? This sounds real sexual. My 8-whack cock ring ain't working right. Do I auto forfeit when I see if it comes out? You're asking me? I don't fucking know the meta of that shit, bro. You're the one playing it. You think I'm out there fucking slapping my dick with that nonsense? I don't hate myself. I'm not gonna play these fucking formats that are expensive as hell and are over in fucking, no, we're done in like 3 goddamn turns and wasn't that fun. It's all broken bowmasters and One Rings and fucking ragavans and shit. Fuck that noise. Fun fact, some bays have reverse rotation and spin steel other bays, and the lore for the metal series of Beyblade is insane. I recommend it if you're into good stories. I have a really hard time believing that the Beyblade story isn't dog shit and that you just love Beyblades. Like, you know how I like magic lore because I like magic, but outside of that, it's not that hot? I'm guessing this story that you're talking about probably isn't as epic as you think it is, right? I don't know, but I feel pretty comfortable saying that. Three turns, lol. Yeah, you're basically, exactly. And you only get to play a handful of cards, man. The more competitive styles of Magic tend to fucking suck dick because you get to play with almost no Magic cards and you almost play no Magic. Hey guy, would you like to see the same 4 cards where I go skiddly wink, I win, skiddly wink, I lose? You know, like, what a great line of play. Did you have a perfect first turn? Nah, you fucked. Are you going second? Yeah, you probably fucked. Like, it's just, and that's modern. Holy shit. Like, fucking, that's modern that I'm talking about. That used to be how you describe the old formats. Now the old formats are like, you guys get to play to turn 2? Wow. I have a deck worth $40,000, and basically we flip the coin, and whoever wins the coin flip pretty much wins the game, but... Don't go down the Beyblade. Oh, don't worry, Juglum. There was a 0% chance. There was no, I'm going to go check out the Beyblade lore. I absolutely think it's fucking going to be garbage. And I don't have time in my life to go and check out the backstory for a game about stupid little plastic tops that you smack against each other. Like... Fucking Beyblades, man. You know what I would do if I played Beyblades? I would look at every opponent. Oh, we're an opponent. Wow, I did good Beyblading. I picked the right Beyblade. But you know what? Ultimately, let me tell you this, bro. You're my bae. You're my bae. Isn't it all garbage to someone? Yup. Everybody's hobbies are stupid to somebody else. That's how it works. So who gives that? That is a great lesson for you. Who gives a fuck what anybody else thinks? Enjoy what you want to enjoy. And if they don't like it, fuck them, right? There's a bunch of people who don't like my channel. Did I stop doing it? No, I said, hey, fuck you and your mother, and kept going and doing what I like. So that's how that works. So the same way that I say Beyblades are stupid and lame, you can easily ignore that shit and just go, I'm just going to play them, fuck you. And if you don't, and you go, I'm not playing because he said that thing, well, that's your fucking problem then for being weak. And you don't get to enjoy what you enjoy anymore because somebody fucking else didn't like it and said they didn't. You know? You know what I mean? What the hell's Bakugan, Hattori? I don't even know what that is, man. I don't even know what that is. Beyblade anime got a reboot a few years, turning it into a sport anime with mass people watching spinning tops battle. They're not under your control once you fucking pull the ripcord. It's stupid. That's dumb. It's not like it's like fucking Robot Wars where you're controlling them, man. Ball form toys that pop open. Oh. Sounds like crap. Sounds like a shitty version of fucking Transformers. Bakugan! I throw my balls at you! Who's got the biggest, most powerful balls? You or your friends? My balls are a monster! He doesn't have any Bakugan! He's just a bad old man! Woof! Oh. You know, if you yell and believe hard enough, they'll spin harder and better than the opponent's spinny thing. I'd believe that. Cauldron, gotta say, the stream intro is hilarious. What's the origin story for it? That feels so grandiose. Origin story. The same origin for all the shit I do. I thought of something I thought was hilarious and just rolled with it. So I was like, yo, what if I just got in front of the green screen in a bunch of different outfits and different backgrounds and shit and just did goofy dancing? That's it. There's no story that goes with it. It's literally just, look at me as I spasm and flail my body about to goofy as hell music. Apparently, it's a hit with the kids. So somebody came along and was like, bro, I don't know what it is, but my kids are like mesmerized by your stream intro. Is there any way that you can like make that accessible? And I was just like, it's already uploaded as its own separate video. You can literally put it on loop for as long as you want for your kids. And they liked it so much that they left a super thanks on the video going, thank you. And I thought about it and it's like, you know what? I could be a good children's entertainer. Obviously, put aside all the crazy shit that I say, change the language to children's level. And I'm exactly up kids' alleys. I'm fucking loud and vibrant and insane. I've got expressive fucking features. I'm animated. I'm very much alive and wild. So I could probably do pretty damn well as a child's entertainer. VTubers all have lore. That's true, they do. I'm Guargura, an 8,000-year-old fucking shark. I'm an 8,000-year-old shark girl who swam up from Atlantis and can sing like a fucking angel. Man, listen to her sing fucking Plastic Love. Mwah! Magnifique. But, whatevs, man. Whatevs. You know, sometimes in the deep hours of the night, I wonder what would happen if I made like a VTuber setup with a lady and a lady's voice and just said the wild shit that I did as some fucking big-titted anime girl. You know, like, how would that go? What would that be like? If there's no app for it, the kids don't care nowadays. There's something to be said for that. Felonious T talking about big balls, making anything about AC/DC. Who's got the biggest Beyblades of them all? Cthulhu would get millions of views and get $1 billion. Probably. Well, that scene is unhinged. Yeah, well, I mean, I am unhinged, so I don't know, man. I don't know all that stuff. Make sure the model has jiggle physics. Oh, I just get a fucking big-titted model and just say crazy nonsense. Of course, then I'd have to deal with way more people telling me they want to beat off to me than I already have telling me that. All the shit they don't fucking tell you to prepare for. Being sexualized as a joke. Yeah, I was prepared for that. For real, I'm like, huh? What the hell's going on? You know what I mean? It's not a normal part of life. It's not a normal part of life. And all of a sudden I'm like, oh shit, man, what the fuck is this now? What the fuck is this now? Get out of here. Beat it. Beat it. Yeah, no, whatever. Get you fucking weirdo. It's been a lot of things on this journey that have been an absolute fucking trip. But it's a lot of fun, man. It's a lot of fun. And I get to mess around, crack my jokes, all that. Now, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit if they're doing that, bro. I don't care who's tugging it to my stuff. I don't need to know it. I don't fucking care. I don't even make anything you do that to, bro. Like, what? I don't make anything. I don't make remotely tuggable content. So you literally gotta really want to do it, you know? What a universe, man. Just fucking talking about magic cards, son. That's it. That's it. That's it. So yeah, I guess I should go set up a fucking... I don't know, man. I don't want to be behind the scenes, son. Is it worth it? What do you guys think? What kind of success multiplier we're talking about? We're probably talking 100 times as successful, aren't we? Compare this fucking leather handbag of a face to like a fucking perfect little anime girl who never changes. Right? Jojo, thanks, buddy. I'm glad you like my voice. It's done quite well for me. And it's also, I remember it led to one chick being super disappointed when I was talking to her brother on the phone. She answered the phone, thought I sounded hot, wanted to meet me. And then once she saw me, it was, no, I thought you were like, your voice makes you seem like you'd be way hotter. I've gotten that multiple times. When they like hear the voice first, like, I didn't expect you to look like this. It's like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Just admit to all of us a furry. Why would I go with a furry specifically for this, though? Like, most of the VTubers that I see aren't animal versions. And I'm completely indifferent to this furry shit. So I'm not willing to do the cringy, like, I'm licking my paws right now, guys, so I'll be back in 5 minutes intermission. Oh, I've gotta go chew some bones in the fucking den. Like, I'd rather be dead. I'd rather be fucking dead than do that. And there's a part of it too where it's like, fuck you, man. It's me, bitch. It's gonna be my fucking face, and you're just gonna deal with it. But, you know, the greedy part that would love to actually have a nice chunk of change does wonder, like, yo, maybe I should just fucking secretly become a fucking VTuber, not tell anybody, and just be running secret streams. And then you guys will find out fucking 2 years later that you've been fucking jerking off to me when you were watching your fucking anime shit. Oh, Hollow Live. Oh, it's me, Hatcher. Oh, fuck. You mean Matsaru Gora isn't a beautiful little weevil woman? It's actually Michael Hatcher, the old magic historian. That's right. You've been tugging it to me. I had somebody get really mad at me because he thought he was tugging it to me. When I was in college, there was a guy I went to college with, and I just like to fuck with him because that's what I do. I like cracking jokes and messing with people. So I would mess with him. And apparently, I made a joke because this guy's like picking up chicks on fucking dating apps and shit. And I'm like, bro, you're gonna fucking, I'm gonna come find you. I'm gonna make an account and come find you, kind of thing. I had no intention of doing it. I just said it as an offhand joke because I thought it was funny. But cut to this guy sitting there. He's sitting there with another friend of ours, and he's talking to this chick. And then Buddy, who's sitting beside him, is all like, bro, is this you? Is this you that he's talking to right now? Is Danny talking to you right now? And I saw that and I'm like, of course I'm going to say yes. Of course I'm going to say yes. So I'm like, yeah, it's me. And he starts laughing, right? He starts laughing so fucking hard. And then later on, I'm hanging out with the guy who was actually talking to the chick. I'm hanging out with the guy, not the guy who was laughing, who was texting me, but the actual main guy who I trolled. And we're out in the smoke hole or whatever, and then he says something, and I'm like, yo, bro, it was me. And he's like, what? I'm like, remember when Lubo was laughing? That was me, bro. And he was like, no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. I'm like, it was me, bro. And then he just fucking left, right? I didn't think about it at all. Like 30 minutes later, I'm in class. My phone starts blowing up. Fuck you, Hatcher, you piece of shit. You're fucking gay and I'm gonna tell everybody. You asked for pictures of my hard cock. Like he was in the middle of class with my phone. Boom, boom, boom. And I'm fucking dying. I'm fucking weeping, laughing. I'm just crying, bro. Because he's peeking. He's so mad. I have no idea what he did with this chick, but he was really pissed thinking that I got him to do this stuff. So I was fucking dying. And I didn't see him for like an hour. And he comes walking in. And you could see it, man. He's steaming. And I'm like, it wasn't me, bro. And he's like, what? And I'm like, it wasn't me, dickhead. I don't even know what the fuck. Lubo laughed, so I rolled with it. But it wasn't me, you fucking clown. And he's just like, oh shit, man. I gotta go. I got some people. I gotta go tell some people you're not gay. He was so worked up, man. He thought I was the chick on the dating app. Getting him to do all this shit. It was awesome. Oh, that was awesome. And you know what? That's where we're gonna end off. Thanks for coming and hanging out, my friends. It has been a chill stream. I hope you have fun evenings. And we will reconvene soon. But for now, I descend into the waters of destruction.